Hi, welcome to Hit the Bricks, where we take original Lego sets and turn them into something new, like this set right here. We also have fully original MOCS and reviews of official and not so official Lego sets, all of which are going into a brand new Lego city that will have updates weekly. So if that's something that interests you, you can hit the subscribe button down there and the notification, and you can come along on the journey to see how this turns out. But today is all about this set right here, which is the Lego 4886 set. I believe it was called the Building Bonanza. Now, I got this set back, I think it was 2006. Leave a comment if you know exactly when this was out, but I think it was 2006. I built it and then put it away. If you're not familiar with the channel, I'm just coming out of the dark ages. I haven't had a Lego town set up since I was a kid. So this is all kind of new, which is really exciting, a lot of fun. That's why I'm sharing it here on YouTube. But I bought this set, and this is the instruction that came with it right here, this designer set. But I needed another one because I wanted to do this side-by-side comparison. When I bought the new set, I got the box here that came with, it's Creator Set 4886. I don't know, anybody got any ideas about that? I'm not sure what the difference is. I could not see any difference between them, but I just thought I'd get that out of the way anyways. So, this is my ReMoc of the original. Not a huge change, and that's because I didn't want a big change. I just wanted a little bit updated. I wanted to use some of the new maybe techniques or bricks that are available now compared to then, and I wanted it to be raised up a little bit. If you haven't seen other videos, I'll put a link to the first video of Hit the Bricks. But my town so far is a residential area. That's what I'm starting with. Has more elevations, kind of just like rolling hills and such, so this is raised up a little bit because of that. That'd be the theme throughout the entire town. So that's something I wanted to do anyways, and that gave me a little bit of an exposed basement type look on this one. Other than that, I was really concerned about doing the interior. I wanted to do a detailed interior of this one to make it more like the modular buildings and stuff that are coming out now, which are great, that have all that interesting interior work done to them. So that's one of the things that I wanted to do with this. So let's take a look at it inside my residential area that I just started, and then we'll come back here and take a look at the detail inside and outside, just so you can see the changes that went on there. Okay, so let's take a look at the two buildings here, the original and the ReMoc, side by side. So in the front, I did add the kind of elevated porch there because of the elevation going on, but I kept the same pathway pretty much. I just wanted to keep the same feel. I do have the kind of exposed basement window there. I wanted to give a little depth in there. I added the birch tree, but kept one of the original blocky type, bush type trees, just to kind of tie it to the past as well. But other than that, it's really similar to the original. If we spin off to the side here, that's one of the larger, most noticeable differences is the chimney. Put the fireplace chimney on there. It does go well with the other buildings from that era. These at least 2 or 3 of these white and red roof type buildings that I will be remocking all of them because I have them all to put inside the town. They all have a chimney. So I thought that'd be interesting just to give this one an updated chimney. Plus I added a fireplace inside, so I felt I needed a fireplace chimney on the outside. So that's obviously noticeable. If we come around and back, this is one of my larger debates while doing this house. This is actually one of the first ReMocs that I did, and I didn't add the back windows to it. I still might. I was kind of torn on that because all the other houses really didn't have the back windows at that point. And I decided, well, am I gonna keep it that way or am I gonna add the windows? Right now, I don't have them other than the basement windows there. So that's one of the things I'm kind of debating still. On the side, other than being raised up, which obviously adds quite a bit to it, but there is no differences there. The window's still the same. Obviously now if you look inside the window, you can see the kitchen. That's different. So speaking of that, let's go on the inside and take a look at that. So obviously a huge difference. The original one has nothing on the inside. It looks pretty small because of having nothing in it at all, except for this strange piece jutting out here between the windows. I don't know what that is or what it's supposed to be. I looked at it a few times and that's the way it looks like it was meant to be built. If you know what that purpose is, or you have a clue, leave a comment on that because I'd really like to know. I ended up doing something with that, just really minor, that you'll see in the ReMoc, just to use it, just to keep it there. Let's take a look at that now. So if we look at the ReMoc, you can see the kitchen. Try to add everything I could: refrigerator, stove, some sink, cabinets, as much as I could in that little spot. I'm happy with how it turned out actually. I think it utilized the space the best that I knew how. If we go into the living room, added the fireplace, like I said, in there, and I used that little spot coming outside of the windows. I just put a plant on there. I thought it looked pretty decent and just kind of covered it up, but also got to keep it. I don't know, just here again, just just trying to keep it the same as it was, and I just thought I'd use that for something. One of the bigger changes is obviously the stairway leading up to, well, actually leading up to nowhere, because I didn't do the upstairs. But that's okay. That, in my opinion, would have been kind of going beyond what I wanted to do with this set. I feel like I probably would have had to raise the house up a little bit more, really, to get an upstairs. Something I can obviously do down the road, but I was getting kind of bogged down on that, whether I should do it, whether I should not do it. Felt it was going to be a little bit more time consuming than I wanted to do on this particular house. So I have the stairs, but it gives it the illusion of having upstairs in this Cape Cod type house with the dormers and such. So I was happy with that, how it turned out. Used some of the new wooden plates here, tiles, just to kind of give it a wood floor type of look. So overall, really happy with how it turned out. I have some plans to add lighting to all my kits as we go along. So I think this will look really interesting when it's lit up from the outside. I'm excited about doing that. So we go back in the outside, really, the other thing, I just added a little bit extra fence parts here just to cap them off. Just thought that added a little bit extra, but it really didn't do all that much. So that's just an overview of what I did with this 4886 house. Again, this is probably one of the less modified ones that I'm gonna do. Most of them will have more modifications. If you haven't seen the apple tree house that I did, that's actually the first video I did. There'd be a link, might be popping up somewhere here, otherwise it'd be down below. But that one is quite a bit more intense as far as the changes that went on to it. So with that being said, I think it is time for me to hit the bricks and work on another ReMoc. And if you liked the video, if you could hit the subscribe button and like button, and we will see you next time. Thanks.